music party, my God!
Las Vegas was plunged into an eerie darkness and chaos as a sudden and violent dust storm swept through southern Nevada.
Oh my God, that flag got God.
With little warning and terrifying force, the skies turned brown. Lights vanished behind walls of grit, and gusts reaching over 70 miles per hour tore through the valley, leaving a trail of destruction behind.
Rain.
It all began on what seemed like a typical hot and dry afternoon, but within minutes, wind-driven dust cloaked the city in a suffocating haze. Residents and tourists alike found themselves caught in a blinding storm that reduced visibility to near zero. Footage captured from the Las Vegas Strip showed iconic neon signs fading into a sand-colored blur as walls of wind ripped through the area, forcing pedestrians to flee and vehicles to grind to a halt. As dust surged across highways and city streets, drivers were forced to pull over, completely disoriented. Videos showed trapped tourists shielding their faces, while debris whipped across parking lots. What was moments earlier a normal afternoon turned into a survival scenario, with sand filling lungs and reducing daylight to near night.
Put your head down. Is this open?
Okay, guys, look, it's clearing up, look.
The National Weather Service, NWS, scrambled to issue warnings. What began as a thunderstorm alert rapidly escalated into an urgent dust storm warning, as microbursts and downdrafts accelerated with dangerous speed. These weren't just light gusts. Meteorologists called them Ver bombs, violent dry microbursts that slam cooled air to the ground, creating sudden wind surges capable of tearing apart structures.
Like it's a weather alert. Look at that.
At Harry Reid International Airport, official monitors clocked winds at 60 miles per hour, while nearby Henderson saw gusts exceed 70 miles per hour. The sheer volume and speed of the wind made it louder than traffic, louder than sirens, a howl of nature that swallowed the city whole. Alongside the roaring gusts came structural damage. Power poles snapped like twigs in Las Vegas's western and northern neighborhoods, bringing down transformers, blocking driveways, and plunging entire communities into darkness.
That tree's been falling since the first one.
In several cases, poles shattered at the base without warning, falling across roads and posing deadly hazards. NV Energy, the region's utility provider, confirmed that over 30,000 customers lost electricity. Their emergency crews raced through blinding dust and tangled debris, attempting to restore power while dodging live wires and shifting winds.
Hey, go! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Meanwhile, residents turned to social media, posting images of the damage lit only by flashlights and phone screens. The air quality deteriorated rapidly. Thick dust choked neighborhoods and highways, cutting visibility to just a few feet. Officials pleaded with drivers, stop immediately if caught in the storm. But with such rapid escalation, many had no chance to react. The storm also sparked a surge in emergency calls, not just for downed lines and blocked roads, but for fires too. In at least one case, a large fire broke out at an animal facility, with flames reportedly ignited by sparking transformers or fallen utility hardware. Firefighters, stretched thin, worked desperately to contain the blaze, but several animals tragically perished.
We're all pulling over, although I'm driving right through it, so it's all good.
Sandy's 3 stops away.
Usually lit in brilliant color, the Las Vegas Strip looked post-apocalyptic. Palm trees bent horizontally, neon signs flickered weakly behind dust clouds, and the bustling streets were nearly deserted. Residents stayed indoors as windows rattled and structures creaked under relentless wind pressure. In the city's residential areas, trees crashed into homes and vehicles. Emergency dispatchers fielded nonstop calls as power lines sparked, roadways clogged, and neighborhoods descended into uncertainty. The storm's intensity brought even air traffic to a halt. A Delta Airlines aircraft was completely consumed by dust on the tarmac at Harry Reid International, prompting a total shutdown due to zero visibility. Airport operations were temporarily suspended as the dust turned runways into a ghost zone. Crews began a slow, painstaking cleanup, clearing roads and restoring essential services. Residents emerged from shelter to assess uprooted trees, fallen signage, and the eerie silence that replaced the once vibrant city noise.